Hello everyone, this is BSc second year class. So yesterday we have introduced one definition about the limit point of the sequence. We know that a limit point of the set, and we in last lecture we introduced one new concept, limit point of the sequence. So today I am going to discuss some illustrations depending on the theory that we have discussed in last some lectures. So first the constant sequence Sn is equal to 1 for all n belongs to set of natural number. This sequence is a constant sequence because every element of the sequence is 1, has only one limit point, so which is 1. So Sn is what? Sn, the sequence Sn is our constant sequence 1, 1, 1 and so on. This sequence is a constant sequence because every element of the sequence is constant, that is 1. And 1 is the limit point of the sequence, is the only limit point of the sequence. This sequence is convergent. So limit point of Sn, limit point of the sequence Sn is 1. Every constant sequence is convergent. Every constant sequence is convergent. Now this is a limit point of the sequence because if we take any neighborhood of, let epsilon is equal to 1 by 2, and we take neighborhood 1 minus 1 by 2, 1 plus 1 by 2 of a point 1, then this interval contains, so this is what, 1 by 2, 3 by 2. So this set contains infinitely many points of the sequence, hence we can say that 1 is the limit point of the sequence. Now second point, the sequence Sn is equal to 1 by n, where n belongs to set of natural numbers, has the only limit point, 0. So this sequence has the only limit point. So Sn is what? The sequence Sn is 1, 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 4 and so on. This sequence tends to 0 as n tending to infinity, and any neighborhood of 0 contains infinitely many points of this sequence. If we take any neighborhood, let epsilon is equal to 1 by 2, then 0 minus 1 by 2, 0 plus 1 by 2 is equal to minus 1 by 2 to 1 by 2. So this interval contains infinitely many points of the above sequence, therefore we can say that 0 is the limit point of the sequence. Now third point, now consider the sequence Sn is equal to 1 plus minus 1 raised to n, n belongs to set of natural numbers. Now Sn is what? The sequence Sn can be written as, if we put n is equal to 1 then 0, if we put n is equal to 2 then 2, if we put n is equal to 3 then 0, 2, 0, 2 and so on. Now this sequence is not a constant sequence because there are two elements in the sequence. Range of Sn is what? Range of the sequence Sn is 0, 2 because range contains only distinct element of the sequence. Now both 0 and 2 are the limit points of the sequence because every neighborhood of 0 contains infinitely many points of the sequence and every neighborhood of 2 contains infinitely many points of the sequence. A range is the finite set and a range of this sequence has no limit point. A range of Sn has no limit point because we know that finite set has a no limit point and this sequence is not convergent. Sn is not convergent. Now consider fourth point. Fourth point, the sequence Sn is equal to minus 1 raised to n, n belongs to set of natural numbers. Now how does it look like this? Minus 1, 1, minus 1, 1 and so on. So range of Sn is 1 comma minus 1. Now observe that the sequence Sn has a two limit points, minus 1 and 1, and range of the sequence Sn is finite. Therefore a range of Sn has no limit point. The sequence Sn has only 1 and minus 1 as its limit points. So 1 and minus 1 both limit points of this sequence because every neighborhood of 1 contains infinitely many points of the sequence and every neighborhood of minus 1 contains infinitely many points of the sequence. A range set is a finite range set of the sequence Sn is finite, therefore it has no limit point. Because we know that finite set has a no limit point. Now consider the sequence Sn minus 1 raised to n 1 plus 1 by n, 1 plus 1 by n, n belongs to set of natural numbers. Now the sequence is, if we put n is equal to 1 then minus 2, if we put n is equal to 2 then 1 plus 1 by 2, 3 by 2, if we put n is equal to 3 then minus 4 by 3, if we put n is equal to 4 then 5 by 4, if we put n is equal to 5 then minus 6 by 5 and so on. So observe the sequence of positive terms and sequence of negative terms. So sequence of positive terms minus 2, minus 4 by 3, and so on. And sequence of positive terms 3 by 2, 5 by 4 and so on. Now this sequence tends to -1 and this sequence tends to +1. Hence 1 and -1 are the two limit points of the sequence. One and -1 are the two limit points of the sequence. Because the sequence of positive terms tends to +1 and sequence of negative terms tends to -1. Therefore, we can say that 1 and -1 are the two limit points of the sequence. Now, range of Sn is Sn itself, because every point of the set is distinct. Therefore, limit point of the range, limit points of the range are 1 and -1. So limit point of the sequence may be equal to limit points of its range. Now 2.3. Now 2.3. The greatest and smallest sorry 2.2. Now we see some illustrations. From these illustrations we can say that a sequence may have a limit point, may not have a limit point, may be two limit points, may be finite limit points, may be infinite limit points. Now our next concept 2.2 is depends on that. 2.2 theorem. The set of limit points of a bounded sequence, the set of limit points, the set of limit points of a bounded sequence has the greatest and least member, has the greatest and least member. Now understand what does this theorem says. The set of limit points of a bounded sequence has the greatest and least member. Greatest member is first, it is the upper bound and it belongs to the set. Least member is what? It first a lower bound of the set and it belongs to the set. Then we say that it is the least member of the set. Also we have discussed some examples of the sequence which are both bounded above as well as bounded above. Given that this sequence is a bounded sequence, therefore its range is also bounded, and if the sequence is bounded and then its supremum and infimum must exist. They may or may not belongs to the set, but in sequence, if the sequence is bounded, then it must have greatest and least member. For example, the sequence Sn is equal to minus 1 raised to n belongs to set of natural numbers. Now this sequence is bounded, minus 1, 1, minus 1, 1 and so on. Now the set of the limit points of the sequence is minus 1 comma 1. So this set is also bounded because the sequence is bounded, and range set is itself. So set of limit points of this sequence is minus 1 comma 1. So least member of this is minus 1 and greatest member of this set is 1. Also we can discuss some another example. Second example, Sn is equal to 1 plus minus 1 raised to n belongs to set of natural number. Now this sequence is, if we put n is equal to 1, 0, 2, 0, 2, 0, 2 and so on. Now range of the sequence is 0 comma 2. Set of limit points of the sequence is 0 comma 2. It has a greatest member always and it always has a least member. So what is meant by greatest and least member? So greatest member is the first upper bound and it belongs to the set. Least member is what? It is first lower bound and it belongs to the set. So this is about the greatest and least member. Now 2.3. The greatest and smallest, the greatest and smallest member of the sequence, the greatest and smallest members of the sequence are respectively called the upper limit and lower limit of the sequence. It's called the upper limit and lower limit of the sequence. So keep in mind, we know that if the sequence is bounded, then according to the theorem 2.2 we can say that it has a least member as well as greatest member. Then the least member of the sequence is called its lower bound and greatest member of the sequence is called upper limit, lower limit and upper limit. So upper limit is the greatest member of the set of all limit points and lower limit is the lower bound of the set of all limit points of the sequence, that is least member. Least member is called lower limit and greatest member is called upper limit of the sequence. Now some illustrations according to the theory we have discussed. A sequence Sn minus 1 raised to n belongs to set of natural numbers. Thus this sequence is minus 1, 1, minus 1, 1 and so on. So this sequence is bounded because minus 1 is less than or equal to Sn is less than or equal to plus 1. Also upper limit of the sequence is upper limit is 1 and lower limit is minus 1, because the set of limit points is what? Minus 1 comma 1. So greatest member of the set of all limit points is upper limit, and least element of the set of all limit points of the sequence is lower limit. Second example, Sn is equal to 1 plus minus 1 raised to n. So this sequence is what? 0, 2, 0, 2 and so on. So set of all limit points of the sequence is 0, 2. Now the greatest member of the set of all limit points is 2, which is upper limit. Upper limit is 2 and lower limit is 1. Consider third example. Sn is equal to n square. N belongs to set of natural numbers. So this sequence 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36 and so on. Now this sequence is not bounded above. This sequence is not bounded above. Therefore sequence has no limit point. So sequence has no real limit point. This sequence is bounded below but not bounded above. Therefore the sequence has no limit point. तर आजचं लेक्चर इथंच थांबूया. उद्याच्या लेक्चरमध्ये आपण लिमिट इन्फेरियर आणि सुपेरियर डिस्कस करणार आहोत. Limit inferior and limit superior of the sequence. So thank you.